Hello everyone, Tiffany Manger here, and I'd like to do another You Used What to make that, and that is when I take an ordinary household product and use it to make a project. So, in other words, in the past couple of episodes, I have done dryer sheets, I have done shaving cream and marbles. This time I've got something that I know every home has, and that is ordinary pennies. What? I'm going to use pennies? So, if you're a veteran card maker, you probably figure out we're going to be making a spinner card. And if you don't know what a spinner card is and you're new to the stamping world, well, I'm going to show you how to make one. They're very easy to do, and these are actually very fun for kids. And so, first off, you need a piece of your base for your card, and this is crumb cake, and I have it at 11 by 4 1/4, and I scored it at 5 1/2. And next I did, just for my base, this is cherry cobbler. I had already attached it, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And as you can see, I just attached it already. That's all you need to do for that. So next I have our piece that we're actually going to be working on. This is 3 3/4 by 5, and I am going to be using a photopolymer set with lots of color. So I'm putting it on top of a piercing pad here because it gives a little extra cushion and it stamps fuller. And the stamp set that we're going to be using is Foxy Friends. And all kinds of stuff you can do with this, and there is actually a punch that goes along with it or matches it that you can get, and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. So first off, we are going to stamp one of the little foxes here. I was already using them, as you can tell, and we're going to do him in Cajun Craze. And let me ink him up. And I'm going to stamp him right along, right here. Alrighty. Put that aside. Okay. Next off, we're going to take this other little guy here with the little short arms, and we're going to take Smoky Slate, ink him up, and we're going to stick him right around here on this edge. Alrighty, there we go. Put him aside. Alright, and then I'm going to stamp the stump here, the little tree stump, and we're going to do him in Early Espresso. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink them up, and then I'm going to wipe off the top a little, so then that way we can stamp him down around there, and hopefully the lines won't show up on our little guys here. So stamp him down. There we go. And we'll do that again. You can still see a little bit, but that's okay. And you can take a sponge dabber too if you want to do this trick. So we're going to take this little tree stump here and stamp them down. This is why I like photopolymers, because you can see right through it. And there we go. It's off the edge, that's okay. We kind of want that for the little border. So, next, let's put that aside here. And we're going to make this little guy raccoon. So I'm going to take my basic gray, and I may have to add a little bit of ink because my basic gray pad's is pretty dry. I don't have the archivals. The basic gray ink pad that I have has been retired. They were prone to drying up real fast, so they switched to the archival ones. And I don't have them yet, so we're just making do. And let me ink him up, like so. There we go, he's nice and inky. And whoops, I'm sorry, I bumped my camera with my face here. And we're going to line his face up like so and stamp him down. There, now he's got his cute little bandit mask. And then I'm going to ink his tail up. And I'm going to line it up like so on his tail to give him his cute little bandit stripes. There we go. I'm a little off, that's okay. So I'll put that down. Next off, I want to do the cute little fox's legs, and I took my Whisper White, and there's these little front legs. I'm going to give him cute little white legs, so he looks like he's wearing socks. I'm going to turn this aside. I have an easier time lining up stuff long ways like this. There we go. I gave him cute little white legs that he's got standing right there. And finally, we're going to give them their faces. So I've got my black Momentum ink, and I've got one of the little faces here. It comes with a couple different faces. You can see you could do bunnies. It comes with eyes set further apart than others. Just figure out the ones that match better for this one. And I believe I have the one with the further eyes here and the further nose is for the fox. So we're going to ink him up. And I'm going to line him up, his nose and eyes up like so. There we go. And then I have one of the closer faces here. And I am going to stamp them right in there. There we go. I can't see his eyes too much because of that gray. It might lighten. If not, I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to, if I can find it, I'm going to take our chalk marker and I'm just going to dot two little eyes here. So we'll give them some eyeballs here. Give them a little white. And then I will just take our black marker. Where did I put him? There he is, our basic black marker. And I will just dot his eyes like so. There we go. It looks a little goofy, that's okay. Let me kind of... There we go. Now he's got little eyes. So, we're going to... Alright, now that I got everything stamped here for this guy, I'm going to take a piece of scrap here, and I'm going to take the little heart bubbles, like so, and I got rose red. I picked that because I don't use that color too often, so I figured I'll pull them out. And this would make a really cute Valentine's Day card. And I'm just going to stamp him on there. I'm also, I think what I'll do for the background, I'm going to stamp a couple of trees in the background just so, I was thinking about doing some trees just so there was a little bit of background. So let's give a little green to it. Let's do wild wasabi. And I'm going to turn, like I said, I'm going to turn this aside because this gives me a lot more. This kind of makes a little woodland background. And we'll do this. We'll make it multiple colors. Like so. Put that down in here between them. So it looks like they're kind of communicating in the forest. We'll put him here. Stamp him up here. And let's layer them on top of each other. We'll do one more like right around here. There we go. So we got a little foresty background going on. Alright, put him away. So, what else we will do here? We'll put him aside. I'm going to cut this little guy out here. Try to do this quickly. You take however much time you want doing this. I'm just trying to do this quickly to cut down the time on my videos. I do hate that I make such long videos, but it's like I want to show you how to do everything to make sure you can get it done correctly. And I'm probably going to go back and stamp like some little mushrooms and stuff, just to give it a little bit of background there too. All right, so there's that guy. What we're going to do is to make the spinner part, we're going to use our little label punch here, and we're going to, let's put it down right around here, like so, and punch it out. And then I'm going to move it over like this, line it up, and punch it out. And I'm going to move it over to this side and line it up and punch it out. Okay, so now you got this long barrier here, and it's going to make it look like that they're communicating to each other. So what we're going to do now for our card is we're going to put a penny back there, and we'll center it like so. And we're going to take a dimensional, and I'm going to take the dimensional here, and I'm going to, oops, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to trim the edges a little bit because we need it so it fits in with the little marker thing you got there. So I'm going to trim them up, and we're going to put him right there in the center, as you can see. Okay, and get him to stick here. Take that off there. Okay, it's nice there. Okay, and then we are going to put, another dimensional. Let me grab some here on the penny. And we are going to attach this guy onto this penny here. And then we are going to take yet another dimensional. And if anybody knows me in my previous videos, they're like, oh, that's a lot of dimensionals for Tiffany, because she knows she's a dimensional hoarder. Well, this is one of the reasons why I don't do a whole lot of spinner cards, for one thing. And also, sometimes you gotta sacrifice to do some really cute, cool projects. So, like I said, I'm kind of trimming this down, this guy down here, so I can have it. And you're going to stick him on the other side, like that. And actually, we didn't even really need this. I'm sorry, I goofed up. You don't need two here. And as you can see, I just wasted a dimensional. I was getting ahead of myself with the doubling up. Excuse me, you only need one dimensional here. I'm so sorry, but it just goes to show that I am human. I make mistakes too. Everybody's always, I get so many comments about how incredibly crafty I am and thinks I do things perfectly, but no, I don't. As you can see, I too mess up. So I'm going to put that guy there, and we are going to stick him on top like so. So you got your little penny sandwich there going on. And this is why we call it a penny spinner, because he spins. See? Well, he's supposed to spin. There we go. And see, they're sending their, there you go. They're sending their little love message to each other. You can slide it down like so. And so here, as you can see, I'm using the back of one that I goofed up on. So when you go to put this down, you're going to need some extra. Like so. And because it's so thick too, well, you might be able to get away with it. If you want to, you can add a little bit of an extra layer on each one. If not, we're going to try it with one. I don't think I need two on each. I believe the two is when you do a shaker card. And where did I put my little guy at? And I just had some stuff fall. Okay, we're gonna put him here like so, and I just got a fingerprint on this too. This is a whole video of fails, but like I said, it shows that I am human just like all of you. And I'll just cover that up with a little mushroom. But there you go. Wouldn't that make a cute Valentine's Day card? And he just spins around like so. It's cool to play with. Said fun one for the kids. There you go. That's how it goes. They spin. And they're just sharing their little love to each other. Isn't that adorable? So I'm sorry for all the mistakes. It shows I'm human. So we'll just go with it with that. If you like what you've seen, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I like to do a weekly tutorial every week. I'm sorry, I can't even talk right now. Excuse me. I like to do a new video once a week. I love sharing my craft with everybody. Also, if you have any questions on Stamping Up, you can ask questions down below, or you can check out my Facebook page, Tiffany Manger Stampin' Up Demonstrator. If you want to order any of the products you've seen, like the stamp set and the dimensionals, or the stamping blocks, please visit my website, www.tiffanymanger.stampinup.net. I thank you for watching. Again, I'm sorry for all the little bloopers here going on. Again, I'm human. Not everybody's perfect. Everybody will make a mistake crafting. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you come back again, and have a nice day.